nature. Whoa! Oh my god! Wow, it's Thursday. Good morning, you guys. How are you? Today is Thursday, so that means that I have class just for 1 hour and then I go over to my job at a law firm. And today at my job, I actually have a lunch. So I am gonna get ready for that for you guys. I figured that it might be kind of interesting to do a short makeup look that's perfect for conservative work environments. Like I said, I work in a law firm. It's not the most conservative law firm in the world, but you know, it's still a professional environment, and I do change up the way I do my makeup for that. So today I am going to be doing my makeup and also showing you what I'm going to be wearing to the work event today. Now, all of the things that I have are also Drugstore, so I think this whole look can be got, let's see, probably for around, under $30. The only thing that I have that's not Drugstore is my blush. And that is because I realized I do not own a Drugstore blush. I'm not really a blush girl, and I use that blush palette that I used in my last makeup tutorial. I'll link it above, and that's pretty much the only blush that I use. So here comes Fitz. He's gonna join us. I have my coffee here with me. So if you have your coffee, leave a coffee emoji in the comments, because coffee is what we do here. And yeah, let's just get ready. I have my mirror down here, so excuse me if I'm looking at that a little bit. And I'll just kind of talk you through what I'm doing today. Where do you guys work? Do you work in an environment where it's acceptable to wear crazy makeup? Do you work in an environment where maybe you don't wear any makeup? Maybe you work in like construction or something where it's just impractical. Law firms, I mean, they vary pretty widely, I think, in the acceptable nature. Whoa! Oh my god! Wow, it's Thursday. Anyway, law firms tend to, I think, vary a little bit in what's acceptable to wear, you know, for makeup. I think there's this perception that law firms are all very conservative. I don't think that's really the case. I mean, in general, I think that's probably true. But like for example, the firm where I work, it's a smaller firm, you know, Midwest, smaller firm. It's not necessarily as, you know, buttoned up as maybe like a big law firm in New York. So it's not like I have to wear a suit every single day to work or anything like that. I've definitely done some like more experimental looks with my makeup, but I've never gone in with like a blue eye or something like that. Maybe just doing like a daytime smoky eye. So yeah, what do you guys do? Can you wear whatever you want? Wouldn't that be cool? Who knows? So for my powder and my bronzer, I'm going to be using the e.l.f. contouring palette. This has been through some tough times. It's been here for me, and it's a trooper. So I'm just gonna set my whole face with the yellow powder. It's not super yellow, so it definitely works as a setting powder if you want it to. Okay, now that that is set, going into the bronzer. Now on days where I'm going into work and I have like an event and I know that it's gonna be a little more formal, I don't go too overboard on the bronzer. Just kind of keep it looking natural, like the sun hit my face, just so my face doesn't look really flat from my base. By the way, I did put on moisturizer before this, and I'm not wearing any other sort of primer. Okay, that's about it for the bronzer. And then for the blush, I'm just taking a Tarte Amazonian Clay blush. I got this I think I got this as a gift from Sephora years ago. It's a very natural blush. It's in the shade Party with 3 A's. Party with 3 A's. Now, take whatever natural blush you want. It doesn't make a difference. I just grabbed this one because it's pretty natural looking, and I think anybody can replicate this look from the drugstore or high-end. Whatever you got is fine. It is very natural. It does last all day though, so as you can see, that's that on. And then let's go into eyes. I am going to be using the Profusion Velvet Matte palette. I have heard that they now carry Profusion at Walmart, so I would run, don't walk, and get this palette. This is an amazing value for the money. I mean, these shadows perform as well as high-end shadows, in my opinion, and I got this on sale for $3 at Target after Christmas. So even if this was like 10 bucks, it is well worth it. I'm gonna use the brush that came with it. I think the brush is great. Works totally fine. Coffee break. Works totally fine. You get a nice array of lights, warm neutrals, and then deep neutrals. So I'm gonna do a very natural look today. I don't really care too much about doing anything crazy, but first I'm just gonna take this and fill in my brows very slightly. I'm using the shade Cozy, which is the dark brown. Okay, that's that. That's all I do for my brows. It's hardly anything, but that's because I have bushy eyebrows. So for my look today, I don't want it to get too warm, and it's very easy to get warm in this palette. So I think I'm gonna kind of keep it on the cool, maybe even pinky neutral side. So what we're gonna do first is take the shade Mellow, which is a light yellow, and just put this as a base on my eyes. I'm not priming my eyelids or anything, just because this is going to be such a natural look that I'm not worried about it creasing. And then I'm gonna take the shade Slender, which is this light brown that's a little warm. Put that in my crease. The thing to keep in mind about this palette is that a lot of the shades come out warmer than they look. So even though this looks a little cool, I think it comes off a bit warm on the eyes. Okay, I want to get it a little bit darker, so I'm going to take this shade Evolve, which is a purpley shade down there. Put that right in the crease. Gonna take the same shade and just pack that over my lid. I'm going to blend out the edges with Slender, which is the light brown. And then for the lower lash line, I'm going to take the same shade I used in my brows and pack that close to the lashes. I find that the trick when doing your lower lash line is go a couple shades darker than you think you need, because they get covered up by your lashes. So even a more dramatic color isn't going to look that dramatic on the eye. And then I'm going to just blend that out with the shade Slender again. Okay, almost done. Last thing, I am going to use, oh shoot, I don't have a, this is not a, let me get a drugstore mascara, I'll be right back. I have the Jordana Best Lash Extreme. This is like $2 or $3 at Walgreens. Really like this mascara. Okay, so I do a bit of a more natural look when I'm going to work. So I usually like to pack on the mascara, but I'm not today. And then last but not least, for the lips, I'm going to be using my Essence Cool Nude, my Essence Long-Lasting Lipstick in the shade Cool. Yeah, Long-Lasting Lipstick in the shade Cool Nude. Yeah, that's the finished look for the face. I'm going to show you really quickly what I'm wearing on my body so you can see how I dress for a regular casual workday. But this is the look on the face. Very natural, very easy. You can get away with this at basically any job that you have, unless it's like a job where you can't wear makeup, period. So I really like it. Very easy, very cheap, and like I said, get this palette if you can, because it is so good. And the brush is really good too. Okay. I'm going to move you up so you can see my full outfit. Okay, this is the finished look of what I'm going to be wearing today. I always roll my sleeves up when I'm wearing a blazer just because it's so uncomfortable for me otherwise. I don't know. This blue blazer, I have styled it in a bunch of different ways. I have a whole video on this. I will link that up in the eye. And yeah, this is what I'm going to be wearing today. I love that this blazer has pockets that are like real, because I always rest my fingers in them. And also, sorry about the video angle. I have like really not really, oh my god, really not really what, Maddie? I don't have very many really good places to do like total looks. So this will have to do. Ignore all the pillows back there, my computer and stuff. You were actually sitting on my cat's cat tree. Fun fact. Anyway, wearing just a pair of black trousers with cat hair on them. I will definitely be rolling those off before I go. This blue blazer from Target, and then I am wearing just a floral shirt, and this is from the Banana Republic outlet. Also some black pumps. These I'm actually going to switch out when I get to work. I'm not gonna wear these. I'm just gonna wear a pair of like
walking shoes because I have to walk pretty far to go to work. I actually have my shoes at work. So anyway, that's it. Let me know what you guys think. If you want any other maybe work looks, that is one area that I need to sort of develop still. I just did a video on how to develop your style, again, up in the eye. And work looks are something that I really also am trying to focus on lately. So maybe I'll be doing, I don't know, a work haul or something in the coming weeks or months because I am starting a new job this summer. So that's gonna be exciting. But anyway, have a great day wherever you are, and I'll be seeing you next time. Bye.